So the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India is putting out the call for observers for the May 2026 CA exams.
Okay, so what does this all actually mean for you? Well, the ICAI is building its team of members for a critical job, making sure the upcoming CA exams run with total integrity. We've laid out a super clear path for you. First, we'll look at the opportunity itself. Then we'll dive into whether you're eligible. After that, we'll cover your on-the-ground duties, talk about the compensation, and finally wrap up with the exact steps you need to take to apply. The role of an observer, it's absolutely fundamental. You're the one ensuring the CA exams are conducted smoothly, fairly, and securely all across the country. First things first, let's get the dates on your radar. The exams are all happening in May 2026. Now for the big question, right? Are you eligible? The ICAI has some really clear, specific criteria to make sure every single observer is impartial and professional. Let's get into it. Okay, these are the non-negotiables. You have to be under 65 years old. Your name needs to have been on the Register of Members since at least November 1st, 2023. And this is a huge one. You absolutely cannot be involved in coaching students for any ICAI exams. And hey, for those of you who served as observers before, listen up. There's a key update. If you've served for 3 consecutive attempts, you now have to take a 1-attempt cooling off period. This is a great policy, actually. It helps refresh the observer pool and bring in new perspectives, which is just vital for keeping the oversight strong. Okay, so we've covered who can apply. Now let's talk about what you'll actually be doing. Your role on exam day is very hands-on, and honestly, it's absolutely critical to the whole process. Think of it this way. Your responsibilities cover the entire life cycle of the exam for that day. You'll start by collecting the sealed papers from the bank. You'll oversee them being opened, and you have to be present for the entire exam, right until the very end. Then you'll supervise the packing and handover of the answer sheets to the courier. ICAI absolutely recognizes how significant this role is. And of course, your time and service are compensated. So let's take a look at the numbers. The honorarium is really straightforward. It's 3,750 rupees per day per session. This is a direct acknowledgement of your professional time and your dedication. Now, on top of the honorarium, there's also a daily allowance for your local travel. And this is tiered based on the city you're in. You'll get 500 rupees for A-class cities and 400 for all the others. And most important part, how do you actually apply? Okay, get your calendars out because you need to mark these dates. The online portal opens on February 20th, and it closes exactly 1 month later on March 19th, 2026. Do not miss that window. After that, the assignment details should be posted around the last week of April. And please note this. Applications are only accepted through the online portal. No physical forms, no emails, none of that will be considered. So direct link to the empanelment portal. This is your call to action. You just need to head to observers.icaiexam.icai.org to start your application as soon as that window opens. It is a direct way for you to safeguard the value of the CA qualification, to ensure that the next generation of members is tested fairly and securely. Really, it's a fantastic chance to give back to the profession.